more fun when I
So
explain it.
Sony, they took apart their PS5.
Right. Why? For some reason.
That I can't tell the scale of that man that was taking that apart.
He's small.
Like it was a tiny man.
Yes, definitely a tiny man.
The PS5 was as big as his torso.
Japanese men are very tiny. Some of them.
That's still it went from his waist to his shoulders.
That guy could be 130 pounds. I'm not joking. Like there are some very Japanese people, like they trend thinner anyway. So that guy could be like a bag of bones, basically, is what I'm saying.
Still looked pretty big.
Right.
Yeah, it's a pretty big thing.
It looked like, I don't know, that it looks too big.
I'm not really sure where to fit it, honestly. I have this relatively normal TV case, right? I have the like IKEA 4x4 that for books, it's like $100. It's very ubiquitous.
Oh, the Fringadul?
Yes. I've got two of those next to each other. It fits every console. It's like great for that. And it's open. It's all open in the back and front. So you're not like overheating things. Even the Xbox Series X, honestly, it like feels a little uncomfortably big for that. And I feel like the PS5 would be way too big.
I don't know where it goes back here.
Right.
I know where it goes.
On top.
Right.
Next to it.
They should make these PS5s like outdoor proof, so you could sort of put them outside, like you have a generator. Keep it like 4 feet from the house. I mean, then you don't have a problem. You just pipe it in. Everything's wireless anyway, so you just got to run the HDMI cable and the power cable.
My current thought is I'm just going to house it down here at my desk next to my computer and just run the cables over to my setup, because I want them to be vertical, it seems like, because of all the heat dissipation that needs to happen. Mm-hmm. I know that they say they could be on their sides, but I don't have enough width to keep like where the Xbox fan is at the top of it. I don't have the width over there to like
the extra space to let it vent out. I hear you. Yeah. I mean, you could probably move that Super Nintendo over your shoulder, fit right there vertically.
I could. There's a lot of all those shelves are. I can adjust all those shelves.
Yeah,
I've planned for this moment. I just don't know if I take all of those shelves out, if that PS5 fits in there.
Right. You can figure it out. They have the measurements.
We pre-cleared the space already for the Xbox, where we think it'll fit best. So, yeah. And it's not going in at all. No, we'll sit next to the television. That's kind of where it's going to be.
Mine should fit on the side. Should be okay.
It'll be fine. It'll fit on the side.
Did you watch the video of them taking it apart?
No, I don't care.
I honestly don't care what the inside of the PlayStation 5 looks
like. You watched it?
I definitely watched it.
I
watched it to see if there was news in it. There was not news in it, as far as I can tell. I was trying to see if there's anything interesting. I mean, it was interesting to see, but I think the most interesting thing is that you can take the faceplates off pretty easily, it seems, and that there will be like third-party or aftermarket faceplates for it, right? Like body plates.
And you got to see a tiny man.
And the tiny man was very exciting.
Yeah. You don't get to see
I don't know. I guess there will be. I can't think that's a major market of any sort.
Probably not. No.
I'm looking forward to the redesign of that one, I think.
Yeah, it's really divisive. I found a lot of people that like really like it, and I don't necessarily hate. Like you see people on Twitter, various video game industry folks being like, it's very weird looking, but for me, it's perfect or whatever. And I just don't. I don't know. It's not. I don't love it personally, but it's not. It's mostly the size that I don't like.
It's the size. I don't care. Yeah, like I don't love the aesthetics of it anyways, but whatever.
Right.
It's going to sit over there.
There'll be a smaller one in 2 years. Just wait.
Yes.
But I'm not going to just wait is the problem.
Right.
I know you won't. I wasn't talking to you.
He was talking to me.
Yeah.
Talking to
everybody.
Them. And
but
me.
Realistically, like, so we're talking about next gen boxes here. Like, what I understand that everybody here is going to get one because we're all dorks and we're all very too involved in the video game.
Well, I'm not
industry.
getting both.
Sure, but eventually, maybe
at some point, it would be nice.
But you're not getting both this holiday. But you are getting one But the reality is you probably don't really need to get either this holiday, right? There's no major game for either that you're like, this holiday I have to play that game and it's the only way I can play it, right?
Nope.
Not a single game.
No, there's no game that's only going to be playable. I can't think of a game that's only playable on the Xbox Series X. Are there any games that are only playable on the Series X that have been announced?
Not that I can think of.
Geometry Wars.
Seriously, but like, that's the thing though. There isn't one. There are literally 0 games that are Xbox Series X only.
There are some that are like exclusive to the console and then also on PC, but there's nothing that is, as far as I know, is only on
what's
Series
exclusive
X.
to the console and only on PC?
So I believe Yakuza Like a Dragon will be on the Series X and PC and Series S. It might be on PS4. It's not on PS5. I know this holiday at very least. But that's
none of what you said made any sense.
It's my point is I think it's.
I thought Yakuza Like a Dragon was on the other one. Yakuza Like a Dragon. Let's see. I'll tell you in a second.
Right. I know what you're saying, Jen.
Mm-hmm.
Next gen only Xbox.
I think so. I think next gen. Only. Yes. PlayStation 5, it comes out next March. That said, it's still available on PC and PS4 this holiday. Right. So
but it's not going to be on the Xbox One.
Sure. Anyway, the point stands.
I was going to say, there are no games coming out that are only Xbox Series X that won't be available on my current Xbox.
No.
Right.
That's the issue. Yes, it will be available on the Xbox One. Like Yakuza Like a Dragon is an Xbox One game as well. And so there are no games coming out this holiday season that are only playable on the Series X.
Right.
If I have an Xbox One, honestly, I probably could cancel my pre-order and be perfectly fine.
I agree.
Yes.
Yeah, which may happen, but we'll see.
The same thing goes for the PS5, though, right? Outside of Demon Souls, if you're a big Demon Souls fan, absolutely, there's like a.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Spider-Man is coming out on the PS4 now, right?
Spider-Man, Astro's Playroom, like all those games are coming out on PS4 as well. So it's not like you can't play those there. I don't know. It's if I was not involved in the game industry like I am, or in covering this stuff, I would not buy these this holiday. Like I don't see a good argument for either.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know.